Ted Bundy, a name that sends shivers down the spine. He was charming, intelligent, and handsome, yet behind that charming facade lurked a monster. Today, we delve deep into the life and crimes of one of the most infamous serial killers of all time. Part 1. Early life and background. Theodore Robert Cowell was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. His mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell, was unmarried, and his father's identity remains unknown. Ted's early life was shrouded in deception. Raised by his maternal grandparents, Samuel and Eleanor Cowell, he was led to believe his mother was his sister. In 1951, Ted and his mother moved to Tacoma, Washington, where she married Johnny Bundy. Ted took his stepfather's surname, becoming Ted Bundy. Part 2. Troubling signs. From an early age, there were signs of trouble. Ted was intelligent and did well academically, but he had difficulties forming relationships. Reports of violent behavior and animal cruelty surfaced, hinting at a dark future. Part 3. Education and early adulthood. Ted attended the University of Puget Sound for 1 year before transferring to the University of Washington, where he studied psychology and graduated in 1972. Despite his academic success, Ted's personal life was tumultuous. In the early 1970s, Ted began a long-term relationship with Elizabeth Klopfer. Their relationship was filled with ups and downs, and Elizabeth later provided critical information to the police. Part 4. The beginning of a killing spree. In 1974, Ted Bundy began his killing spree in the Pacific Northwest. His victims were mostly young women with similar physical characteristics. Attractive, with long hair parted in the middle, Bundy often lured his victims by pretending to be injured or feigning disability. Once they were within his grasp, he would overpower and abduct them. Though Bundy confessed to 30 homicides, the actual number may be higher. Part 5. Escalation and notoriety. Bundy's killing spree expanded to several states, including Utah, Colorado, and Florida. His most notorious attack occurred in January 1978 at Florida State University's Chi Omega sorority house. Bundy broke into the house, attacking 4 women, killing 2, and severely injuring the others. His final known murder was that of Kimberly Leach, a 12-year-old girl, in February 1978. Part 6. Arrests and escapes. Ted Bundy was first arrested in August 1975 in Utah for aggravated kidnapping and attempted criminal assault. He escaped custody twice, once in Colorado in 1977 and again in Florida in 1978. His audacious escapes only added to his notoriety and the public's fascination. Part 7. Trials and conviction. Bundy was tried for the Chi Omega murders and the murder of Kimberly Leach in Florida. Representing himself, he showcased his legal knowledge and charisma, but it wasn't enough to save him. He was found guilty and sentenced to death in both trials. Part 8. Imprisonment and execution. Bundy spent years on death row at Florida State Prison. In the days leading up to his execution, he confessed to numerous murders, hoping to delay his sentence. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed by electric chair. Part 9. Legacy. Ted Bundy was diagnosed as a psychopath, exhibiting traits such as lack of empathy, manipulativeness, and superficial charm. His case has been extensively studied by criminologists and psychologists. Bundy's story has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and films, including the Netflix series Conversations with a Killer, the Ted Bundy tapes, and the biographical film Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. His ability to appear normal and charming while committing horrific crimes continues to fascinate and horrify the public. Conclusion. Ted Bundy's life and crimes serve as a chilling reminder of the potential for evil to hide behind a veneer of normalcy and charm. His case remains one of the most infamous and studied in the history of American criminal justice. Thank you for joining us as we explored the dark and twisted life of Ted Bundy. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more true crime stories.